Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Monday Night Twitch. I'm your host, Mike the WanderingTook. And joining me, as always, is my friend and co-host, Daniel the BigFomLof.
Hello, sir.
How's it going, Daniel?
You know, it's going all right. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of gears in my life. So so sorry we started a little late tonight. We had to figure out when, Lorna's Meet the Teacher time was going to happen. So,
Oh, yes. Gotcha.
yeah, took some planning.
Yep.
So I apologize. But hey, I'm great. I'm excited to be back down the rabbit hole with you, my friend.
Aw.
Yeah.
Speaking of, what the
Speaking of,
heck?
stuff has happened here.
All right.
I
Okay.
think our good people need a recap.
Yeah.
I think I need a recap.
Okay. So we went down the rabbit hole trying to save Arkham and the rest of reality from Gurith Naka, the villain who has
Gurathnaka.
taken Wonderland, and he wants more. He wants more. So largely it's been wandering around and letting the story control us to a certain extent.
Yes, I think that's fair to say.
This is rather kooky and really, really ripe for Arkham content. This is a fantastic, fantastic campaign.
Every week we shout out Tyler.
That's
Beautiful
right.
work.
That's right.
He got mentioned in a recent Mythos Busters. Ian is going to start as well.
Oh, good.
So
Good.
you'll get even more press, Tyler. You'll get press that people like actually pay attention to.
Oh my goodness.
So
My goodness.
yeah.
Hey, we get people,
I know.
plural.
Person.
Yeah.
All right.
So far, we have saved a bunch of oysters from the Walrus and the Carpenter.
Yep.
We kind of sort of left the Hare, Hatter, and Dormouse to the whims of the shadow creatures and fled for our dear lives.
That was our one failure, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I feel bad about that one.
We successfully pissed off the Queen of Hearts to such an extent that she destroyed all the shadows for us. That was neat. And we killed the Jabberwock and found the Snark.
Yeah.
And what has this earned us? Daniel's got a Vorpal Blade.
Mm.
You like assets. You're Dexter Drake. So here, have
I
assets.
do like a good Vorpal blade around in my pocket.
You have Strange Refreshments, which has been really useful for you.
My goodness, has it ever.
And you have an Executioner's Axe. Have a heart. You can have them, because I don't need them. I have the Bellman. This is...
You got lots of good fun trinkets, too.
The Bellman is just... It's what I need, right? It's the one that keeps this deck from falling off the rails. And it did draw to my opening hand, which is not a great opening hand to begin with. So, I don't know. I don't know what to think. Oh my goodness, you pulled a Molly.
And a Strange Refreshments. And my upgraded Shriveling. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Let's see what my last two are.
Well, this
I didn't know I was chronophobic. Oh, yeah. Twyla Price. Really? Oh, she's so good.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Got some stuff to play with, Mike.
That's nice. That's nice.
Now I just need $1 million. Like literally 1 million.
Well, can't help you there.
Mm.
Sadly, I cannot. I do not have Crack the Case in my hand. Okay. Sibling Rivalry. For us, this is Scenario 6. This is actually officially Scenario 2E.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel, would you like to read us a story?
Yeah, I will read you a story, but Mike, I can't help but notice I seem traumatized.
Oh, yeah.
Took a hit.
You kind of took a hit in that last one, thanks to the Duchess, which is all thanks to my bad decision in one of the interludes. And I have a horror for... Why do I have a horror? I have a horror from the Dormouse, don't I? No, I escaped that. I don't know. I have a horror from something.
I forget. Well, here we go.
Oh, no, it's from the last one. It's from the last one.
Yeah, we both... Oh, you got dumped out early.
The one before that with the Queen of Hearts. That's the one where I had to skedaddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for story time, Mike?
I am ready.
Scenario 2E, Sibling Rivalry. The places in Wonderland where the fields and trees meet tend to spark the greatest suspicion in you. The illusion of safety in the wide plains makes the darkened forest look all the more sinister. Shadows flit around every fallen log and bed of moss, making each step forward a nervous one. Where will Guratnaka's hungry minions strike from this time? As if to answer your question, a pair of dark claws extend from a rotted stump. But before you can beat them back, a shaking sound echoes from within the woods and the shadows retreat. Curiosity strikes you at the swift result, and you head a little deeper into the woods to find the source of the noise. Even after what you've seen in Wonderland, the sight that greets you seems far-fetched. Two rotund figures of indeterminate age stand in a clearing, fighting back and forth over a small object. It takes a moment of observation before it occurs to you that the two look exactly like Tweedle-Dum and Tweedle-Dee from the old nursery rhyme. They're currently tussling with each other over a toy rattle, which you quickly identify as the source of the strange noise from before. You look to the edges of the clearing and confirm that each wild shake of the rattle causes the creeping shadows to shrink away. Strange as it seems, it may help your mission to get that rattle. You step closer to the two and try to interject, but the twins look to you indignantly. It's rude to interrupt! Tweedledee snaps at you with a sneer. Contrariwise, it's polite to say nothing at all, Tweedledum chimes in. They ignore your attempts at reasoning and bargaining as they return to their tug of war. It's my rattle, and I shan't let you take it, Tweedledum grunts at his brother. You've had your fun, it's my turn now, Tweedledee spits back. The two pull on the rattle until a wooden crack echoes out, and each collapses back with half of it. You broke it, Tweedledum cries out, though his brother shakes his head and sneers, Didn't? The pair storm off before you can intervene or mediate, shouting threats of war at each other. You sigh in irritation. At first you consider just snatching the pieces of the rattle away from them, but your plan is quickly stifled by the sudden appearance of two massive armies of figures. One battalion is made of living playing cards, and the other of living chess pieces, each siding with one of the Tweedles, who are busy strapping household objects to themselves for protection. The Cheshire Cat appears between you with the same telltale grin, but a roll of his eyes. Tweedledum and Tweedledee agreed to have a battle. Surely you know the rest. It purrs as the combatants take places across a small wooded valley from each other. Once again, you've been caught up in the nonsense of Wonderland's strange citizens. Still, if at all possible, got to get your hands on that rattle. Nice. Mike, why don't you walk us through
Right.
setup?
All right. So setup. The setup for this is actually fairly simple. The map is not. It looks like there's a lot of movement options, but there isn't because there's a lot of one-way streets. So we are in the center, in the overgrown dell. We have a one-way path out to each of these four slopes: northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. From there, the slopes can travel to other neighboring slopes. They can also travel to the hill that they're next to. But the only way off the hill is to fall down all the way to the dell.
Okay. All right.
So I guess you think of it this way: the cards in the middle row, there's basically one way in, one way out, or like you know what I mean?
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Your red arrows are quite handy.
All right. So the other thing we have to do, so we've added in a bunch of boons and burdens from our interludes because we've helped most of the citizens, so we have some good cards in there, and as a result, we've just kicked the doom can down the road, right? The strength of Wonderland is very high, and I'm sure that means great and wonderful things later on. We also have to pick one of these soldier enemies up top that starts in play at one of the slopes.
We have to pick one?
We have to pick one.
We each pick one, or we totally pick one?
Totally pick one.
Okay.
There's two. It's two if there's 3 or 4 players. So the first 4 are the cards, and they're all basically the same. They have different stats, but after they attack you, you have to discard a card with a specific icon or take a damage or a horror. Whereas the other pieces, they're chess, right? So the knight one, if he attacks you, you lose a resource, but if he moves first, you lose 2 resources. And he's a hunter. The bishop is alert, gives everyone else alert. And the rook is retaliate, gives everyone else retaliate.
Okay.
So I'll let you pick since you're likely going to be the one dealing with them.
Well, do the ones we don't pick go into the encounter deck?
Oh yeah, they all get shuffled away.
So are we not choosing sides?
Well, let's read the action agenda first.
Okay.
Okay. Agenda 1A.
Because you and I are flying blind through this whole thing, and it's a lot of fun.
It is, and I read these cards, just the introductory cards, before you hopped on. I think I have an idea of what we're supposed to do and how we might lose. Agenda 1A.
How we might lose, is that you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brother against brother. Acting on the Tweedles' orders, the cards and chess pieces clash with each other on every available point in the small wooded valley. At the rate this battle is escalating, the soldiers might actually kill one of the Tweedles before you can get the rattle. Hint, hint. Forced, when a card enemy is defeated, place a damage on the scenario card. When a chess enemy is defeated, place a horror on the scenario card.
Oh, I like this so much already.
3 doom threshold, and I will point out this is a single agenda. So it's going to have us flipping back and forth.
Okay.
Act 1A, thinning the ranks. To end the pointless war between Tweedle-Dum and Tweedle-Dee and get that rattle, you're going to have to be creative, especially if you don't want to just kill one of them. Unfortunately, the massive amounts of cards and chess pieces recruited by the Tweedles are bogging down any plans you've devised. Objective, if there are no enemies in play, advance.
Okay. Okay.
So what this tells me is that this is a race to get the rattle before one or both of them die.
Right. I say we put in.
It's got to be killed.
The red knight.
Okay. He will hunt.
But I think I might hunt him first. You know what? Let's put in the red bishop.
Okay. I will let you decide which spot you want to throw him on, which of the slopes.
Well, I live in northeast DC, so I'm going to go to the northeast slope.
Cool. I'm going in another direction, I think.
Great.
Wow. So if we separate, there's no bailing anyone out. Okay. Well, so I've drawn my opening hand of bleh. You've got your great opening hand. I think we're ready to begin. So why don't you start by reading us all about this, the overgrown dell.
Fallen logs and tangling weeds collect at the bottom of this small valley. This doesn't seem to deter the cards and chess pieces marching down from the opposing hills. The card and chess soldiers clash around you, obeying the orders of the twins. If only you could convince them to give up this ridiculous duel. If there are at least 4 total tokens on the scenario card, test brains or books. Hey, that's us, Mike.
Yeah.
If you succeed in your campaign log under Fragments of Owls, record reason. Okay, we need 4. We got to beat up some people first, huh? All right.
Yeah, we got to... Oh, yes.
What?
Sorry, just... I'm reading the chat way too late.
Oh, what happened?
No, it's fine. Just the horror was from last game.
Oh, who do we got? Who's with us tonight so far?
Oh, guess. It's Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Or Kevin.
I'm glad you remember. Glad you remember what happened.
All right. So, let us begin, I guess.
Well, I have a very quick turn that I can make if you don't mind.
Yeah, go nuts.
I'm going to spend all my money. And then grab a money as my third action. I'll be bringing out a handgun and some refreshments.
All very good.
That's me.
Okay. I'm bringing out the bellman. Woohoo! And
nice.
Let's just start investigating.
Well, why not?
Yeah, this is a Shroud 3. There's 2 clues here. Let's go nuts. All right, so I'm a 5, 6, 7 on a 3.
In real life, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I did really, really good with that. 2 copies of Farsight. That's totally not what I needed.
Good, my buttons work. All right.
I will do that again. What is this?
Ooh, what does this skull mean for us, Mike?
-1. It's -3 instead if there's at least 1 or 2 tokens on the scenario card.
Oh, so the better we do, the worse the skulls get, huh?
I don't think we want that to happen.
No, we have to get those tokens on there.
I don't think we do it because they're not enemies.
The soldiers aren't enemies?
Oh, sorry. Oh, I see what you mean. The soldiers. Yeah. I gotcha.
Yeah, they're the ones that put tokens on the scenario card.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Okay,
right,
so and the other ones are -2, -4 instead if there are not an equal number of damage and horror tokens on the scenario card. So it punishes us for having one of them more beaten up than the other.
We can't take sides, I guess is what that's saying, huh? All right, enemy phase. There's no enemy phase. Let's upkeep, shall we?
Let us upkeep.
Now I draw the
I
4
hope
of
this
cups.
enemy didn't do anything. Yeah, no.
It's alert. Okay. So then, let me head up and put 1 doom. Go ahead, Mike.
Caught in the fray. Test will or fleetness 5. For each point you fail by, discard the top card of the counter deck. For each card enemy discarded, take a damage and lose a resource. For each chess enemy discarded, take a horror and discard a card from your hand at random.
Oof.
Kai, let's guts that.
Yeah.
I am at a 6 because the Bellman gives me a mental. +1.
Nice.
Booyah! Draw a card.
All right. My draw is nonsensical advice. Shuffle any amount of cards from your hand back in your deck. Oh, that's so bad right now. Well, that changes some things, Mike.
Yeah, that's.
I think I'm gonna actually. What?
Why are you listening to the cat?
Right. Who's also gonna surge on this one? So what I'm gonna do is shuffle Molly, the 4 of cups. Oh, and it just slows me down too much if I keep Twyla and Shriveling, but those are a dream pair, aren't they?
They really are.
What would you do? But I need money, right? So.
I mean, you shuffled it back in your deck, right?
Yeah, I get them back, maybe.
Is that your only leveled up Shriveling?
It is.
And your only Twyla?
It is. But that's $2. Now I can make things a little cheaper with who I am, right?
Yeah, so, I might just keep them and.
I'm gonna keep them and be sad, but all right. Now I'm gonna draw 2.
Hang on. Before you do that.
Yeah.
You don't have to shuffle. Shuffle amount of cards. If you just shuffled 0 into your deck,
I only lose $2.
Yeah. So only shuffle those back in if you really don't want them.
I don't need them.
Yeah.
So I'll draw 2, right?
Yep.
Gosh, they're both weaknesses. Well, 1. I'm chronophobic.
All right. And it surges.
Of course it does. All right. It surges into threatened position. Put it into play in your threat area. While there is a chess enemy at your location, you get -2 to all skills. All right, Mike.
Except
I was just about to go.
Except fight or evade.
Okay. That might not be too bad. My problem is being chronophobic.
Yeah.
It's going to slow me down killing that chess guy.
You need to get rid of chronophobia. I know, but you do. And.
All right, my turn will be getting rid of chronophobia and taking $1.
Okay.
What a waste.
I know. All
right.
My turn will be getting out a lab assistant.
Okay.
Do you like cards?
Who likes cards?
Do you like cards?
I'm okay with cards.
How badly do you want cards?
What would have to happen to me to get those cards?
2 curses.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, that's 2 curses in the bag. You can get 1 card for sure.
Okay.
I'm taking 1. Well,
that's nice.
I'll take the 2. I think I have to.
Okay, no worries.
I'm looking at, like, both of us don't have the money to really get anything.
Yeah. My money cards have not appeared.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so that was action 2. Action 3, I could do
Where
it
did my
again, but I
chronophobia
won't.
go? Oh, I put it up here.
I actually kind of want the $1. No, I'm going to move. I'm going to move.
How would you get $1?
How would I?
Oh, just by, that's your action? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that us?
Uh,
Where did you move to? Oh, you didn't move yet.
I'm thinking of going to the northwest slope because you want to go to the northeast slope next, right?
I am going to go there, yeah.
The path up the north side of Tweedle-Dum's hill is packed with cards all clamoring to get down to the central valley. You may not be able to get back down the way you came. There are at least 2 more damage tokens than horror tokens on the snare card. You cannot investigate this.
Interesting, okay.
Okay, yep.
All right, so that's us.
That's us.
Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep. Oh, there's my sword cane, Mike.
I like that.
Okay. All right, going up. We have 2 doom now, sir. Go ahead.
Weekend. Test 3 mind. It gets +1 difficulty and peril if there's a card enemy at your location. For each point you fail by, take a horror and choose and discard a card from your hand. I'm going to go at this raw. I am a 4. -1 is a 3.
Nice work. I have drawn the caterpillar.
Oh, he's nice.
After the last clue, each investigator may draw a card.
Cool.
How cute is that? So we'll put him in front of us like we do, right?
Yep, and he surges.
And surges into a red pawn. The first red drawn, each Mythos phase gains surge. So is he with me? He is, right?
Yeah, he is. And he surges.
And he surges into Dark Interference Peril. Okay, Revelation. Choose the search the encounter deck for a soldier enemy. You must either spawn it at a slope location with 1 doom on it, or discard that enemy and then take a damage and horror. That's interesting.
That is a very interesting one.
So we need a card enemy out, Mike. So I'm going to search for a card enemy and put it at the slope to the south of you.
Is it for sure a card? Or is it soldier?
Soldier. A soldier enemy, but I think we need a card out because we have 2 chess pieces.
Right. Well, we don't advance unless everything's dead. I think
we advance if 4 things are dead, but everything else has made us want to keep a balanced corpse count.
But in order to advance through the act, there has to be no enemies. There can't be any cards, any chess pieces.
I know. I am going for that thing in the middle. I think we want reasoning from our Fragments of Alice.
We do, but
and we're rewarded for equal damage and horror.
Yeah. Okay, here's your guys.
I'll let you choose since it's gonna be closer to you. Don't choose a hunter.
Red pawn. Because he surges.
Not the red pawn, because that puts a 3rd chess piece and not a card out.
Oh, you're right.
So a card on Tweedle-Dum's side of the battlefield.
Done.
You're done?
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay. Yikes.
Is that us? That's us, yeah?
That's us, and I'm locked down because I'm surrounded by enemies.
You're surrounded by enemies? Is Tweedle-Dum an enemy? What do they do?
I don't know, but I'm not...
He's not an enemy.
I'm not keen on going there. I mean, I suppose I could. do I have? I do have a mind over matter. If I absolutely had to, I could move to the card guard.
Do you realize that you could just actually kill Tweedle-Dum?
We don't want to kill Tweedle-Dum.
I know, but like, how funny is that?
No, wait. Oh, you can. Huh.
Right? I mean, you just do
Oh
that action
boy.
and kill it.
Oh, that sounds like a bad idea.
Wow, that is fascinating.
And that just says R2. Like, that's it. You end the scenario.
That's it.
This one? Yep, R2 as well. Oh boy.
Okay, so first off, I need to deal with the red pawn. Would you agree?
Yes.
And then I'll go kill the card of hearts, all right? So let me go first so you can do stuff.
You're going to do the card or the bishop?
I'm actually going to go down to the card. Because then I'll have 1 and 1.
1 and 1. Oh.
A card defeated and a chess piece defeated.
What I'm thinking is Yeah, okay. Yeah, do your thing.
Okay. So I am going to punch the red pawn. I'm going to get rid of some strange refreshments, so I'm up 3. Okay?
Okay.
Sound good to you?
Sounds good to me. -1.
Okay. So he's dead. So whatever we put on the scenario for that, is it?
Let me find out.
I forget.
That was a chess piece. It is a horror.
A 4? A horror, rather? Okay. Then for my second act, I'll slide down, and this Hearts Guard engages me, correct?
He absolutely does.
He absolutely does. And then for my third act,
you're going to read Southwest Slope.
I'm going to read Southwest Slope. The path up the south side of Tweedledum's Hill is overflowing with cards rushing down to the valley. You may not be able to get back the way you came.
Look at that.
Okay. All right. The chess pieces mustered here seem particularly tense. It might be easy getting them to panic. After a chess enemy is defeated at Southwest Slope, it gets -3 Shroud.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Once per round. All right, that's really neat.
Yeah, that's cute.
I guess they don't like being on the other side of the battlefield, huh?
Guess not.
So, for my last act, I am going to take a Derringer. That is +2 strength, so I'm at 5. And I'm going to do another Strange Refreshments, which puts me at 7 to 4. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Say yes, because I think it's right.
Yes.
Oh, I can't do that. You exhaust Strange Refreshments.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right, okay. So then, how am I, Mike, going to get that +2 damage that I need on this guy? Maybe I don't care because I can take his psychosis hit that he does to me, right? So I'll shoot him and hope maybe I'll draw +1, right? I'm at 5 to 3. A 0 or +1 does it, right? Here we go. You ready?
Also, a -1 or a -2 does it.
It doesn't kill him. I need to hit him for 2.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah. Here we go. Well, he's hit.
Boom.
Hit but not down.
All right.
And I am not going to do my Dexter Drake ability because it makes no sense right now. All right.
I am going to investigate. This is Shroud 2, right? Yes.
Yes.
I will investigate. That's a 3. Oh, yeah, I badly failed that one.
Nice. Got rid of a curse token, though.
I did. I think for my last action, I'm going to put out a Forbidden Tome, but then I will fast action. Knowledge is power. I'm going to use Forbidden Tome, which lets me just move to your location and pick up a clue.
Well, hello.
Hi.
What's going on?
Oh, you know, just wander around, picking up clues.
Sweet. Are you done?
Yep.
Enemy action. I will take a horror hit from the card guard of hearts.
Oh no. Egotha
What?
says, "Hello, gentlemen. Good luck with this scenario."
Who said that?
Egotha. Egotha Skull.
Ah, yes.
Been
Wonderful
around
to see him
before.
again. Are you ready to upkeep?
I'm ready.
I did it. Ooh, an arcane initiate. Always love them. Okay. Mike, I got some bad news. Can you please flip the agenda?
All right, let's see what happens. Is this game over already?
Where did you put the horror on the scenario card, by the way?
Next
There
to
it
the
is.
scenario
Okay.
card.
Yep, I see it.
With a slight shifting of the flow of combat, one of the soldiers gets an opportunity to storm the opposing hill and attack the dismayed twin on it. Count the number of damage and horror and resolve the following. There is more horror than damage, so deal 1 damage to Tweedle-Dee.
Oh, I see how this is going.
If no resolution was reached, remove all tokens from the scenario card, then flip this agenda back to its A side.
Oh, interesting. So that
All
horror is gone.
tokens from the scenario card? Oh,
Okay.
dude, I don't know if we're going to be able to get to reason.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's mean. How do we get to reason? We just really have to kill some folks, huh?
Yikes.
So you got to do like, you really got to blast these people like in clumps.
Pretty much.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Your card.
Oh, right, the bad things.
Yeah, sadly we had to do it.
Gaining ground. There's an equal amount of damage on both at the moment. Place 1 damage and horror on the scenario card. Then take 1 damage and 1 horror.
Wow. Okay. That's another way to make reasoning happen. Oh, I'm struck with another guard. If he attacks me, all right.
Which one is it?
It's the clubs.
We're going to get stuck on scenario 1 on 1 forever, aren't we? Or act
No.
1.
No. But this guy I'm not a fan of.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of things do you want to do? Do you want to go first?
What do you need help? I mean,
can you do anything?
if I mind over matter, I get 3 hits at 5 apiece. It's not awesome, but it's something.
That could be fun.
Slows me down, but not killing these things slows everybody down.
Well, then you want me to go first, and if I kill him, that's great.
No,
maybe that's the best way to do it.
If you just kill them, then you just kill them. If I kill one and you kill something and move, that's better.
Is it?
Yeah, because
okay.
right now, I don't know how many clues we need. I'm just collecting clues because that's normally what you have to do.
Okay.
I'm not actually advancing the scenario right now.
All right, man.
Okay, so Lordy, I wish I had some more card draw on me. Okay, I am hitting your hearts.
Okay.
That is a hit.
Okay, so he's gone.
He is gone. And that is a card. So that is a damage.
Okay. The problem is we're going to be wildly imbalanced here. So I'll need to go get that chess player.
Yeah. I am going to smack this other guy.
Okay.
And I do. Does one more hit make a huge difference to you?
Yeah.
Okay, I am doing it again.
Unless, I mean, I can always just try to charge up my Derringer to have a one-shot him. So if you need to go, go. Oh.
I hit Dexter Drake.
So like I said, if you need to go, go. All right. Thanks, Daisy.
Apologies.
No worries. All right, so my turn?
Yeah.
All right, I will take a shot. Exhaust strange refreshments puts me up 4. So I am at 7. I'm up 4.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. I've never drawn an Elder Sign. You may return an asset from your play area to your hand, then draw a card. Mike, he's dead, so that's damage onto the card. I should probably do my superpower.
Hang on, did we actually deal a damage to this other? We did not. We were supposed to. We had 1 horror, right?
No, it got cleared away.
Yeah, but it got cleared away because we dealt a damage to somebody.
Oh, there should be 3 damage and 1 horror on the scenario card right now.
Yes, and before we did that, we had 1 horror. So we deal 1 damage to Tweedle-Dee. Where is he?
Why?
Last time we flipped the agenda, we didn't actually resolve its full effect.
Oh, we didn't?
No, we should have put a damage on Tweedle-Dee.
Yes, we should. All right, so I drew my superpower. I'm actually going to bring my sword or my gun back to my hand and draw a card. Oh, I'm now at a lot of cards, though. And then you want me to move, right? So that was my first thing.
Yeah, you got to get to that bishop.
Yep. I will move to the southeast slope. It says the same things. While there are more horror on the scenario, this gets +2 shroud. Okay, that is not true. Then you know what I'm going to do, Mike? For my last act, I'm going to spend $1 to bring out the Arcane Initiate. Comes out with a Doom. I'll take a look at my top 3. You can go ahead if I went first. Did I go first? Or you did?
You went first. Please make
You
sure
did.
you... Wait a second.
You went first because
Yeah.
you mind over mattered.
Yeah.
Okay. I did draw a spell. My next card would have been Yaztaroth, so I'm glad I did that. Okay.
Upkeep.
There's no monsters to do anything, right?
Nope, none.
Okay.
There we go. Lost all my money.
Oh no.
Every dollar.
I have to discard a card. And I will discard, weirdly, I think it's going to be the Familiar Spirit.
That's good. You had me scared because you were hovering over Ward of Protection.
Oh, no, God, no. All right. I'm crazy, but I'm not insane, Mike. All right.
Okay, so we are at 1 doom.
We're at 2.
2 doom total, yeah.
2 doom total. Your card.
Caught in the fray.
Oh.
Okay, yep.
Right.
I'm just going to go out this blind.
Hey, you won.
I won.
That is your 3rd +1 today.
I know. I'm doing actually really amazing. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Flip your cat, bro.
The next one better
And
be
he
take the cat.
surges.
Ooh, the Griffin and the Mock Turtle.
Okay. I have yet to have a draw card that's just 1 card. All right. And then I draw priority target peril. If there are no soldier enemies in play, you can surge. Otherwise, attach this to the soldier enemy in play. He gets +1 fight, +1 evade, +2 health, and gains elite. That is not worth a Ward of Protection.
You sure? We need that thing dead this turn.
This turn? What does that put his power at?
Puts him at a 3 fight, 4 evade, 5 health.
Oh, and I still have to walk up there, don't I?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to turn myself a little crazy to get rid of that. I don't like doing that, but I think it's the right call.
Our turn. Our turn.
Yep. I'm going to go up and kill him. Is that all right?
Please do.
Okay. So I will. Are you going to. Who's going to reason, though? Can we get there?
No, we got to go up the hill and down again.
Can you get there?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
All right.
You're going to kill off your Arcane Initiate, right? To buy us a turn?
Trying to figure out how I can do that.
You use your ability.
Well, the problem with that. No, okay, I have easy mark, so it will work. All right, so are you ready? First things first, I'm going to walk up to the chess piece. He comes over to me, right?
He does.
I will then
draw a card, then gain a resource. Oh my goodness, you're right.
Yeah.
That old paranoia rule.
All right, so then I will play $2.
Thank you, thank you.
To Spectral Razor him. Okay.
Okay.
I'm plus a lot, and it will kill him if I hit him. Okay, so he's dead.
We immediately advance.
Okay.
Need to know basis. The twins' armies are almost as evenly matched as they are themselves. Every soldier of theirs that you cut down swings the balance of the battle in the favor of the other. However, with fewer soldiers blocking your movements, you can focus on figuring out how to bring an end to the battle. Act 2A, Scare Tactics. As the battle drags on, the shadows initially banished by the rattle have begun to creep back toward the valley. You think on the childish personalities of the Tweedles and their old nursery rhyme, and you wonder if you can somehow focus the shadows to scare them out of their duel. You have to be at the Dell and spend 6 clues to advance. We have 4.
All right. I have 1 action left. Okay, I'm going to trigger the initiate. She whiffed. Sadly. Now, do we care if the agenda flips this turn?
Yes.
Why?
Okay. Because we have to reason before the agenda flips.
Right, but you haven't gone yet, right?
I haven't gone yet, but we have to have 6 clues and spend them at the Dell. So if I go to the Dell and I have less than 6 clues, I'm doing another circuit.
I see.
Ideally, another round. Unless there's clues. Is there clues at the hills? I don't know.
Boy, do we take that chance? Well, you still wouldn't be able to get there if you had to stop for clues at the hills, right?
Right.
We need this. All right, it's just going to be suboptimal. So for my third, I'm going to easy mark. I'll gain $2. Oh, $2 in a card. Never mind. Okay. I thought it was $1 in a card. Oh, that's so good. And I've drawn to the flame, Mike. All right, then I will discard.
Oh, hang on. You're at the slope. You have 2. There.
2 what?
At the end of the round, heal 1 damage from each chess enemy at northeast slope. You have a text to read because you went to the slope.
It's the same thing as everything.
The horde of chess pieces rally here for their assault on the Central Valley.
All right, so I'm getting rid of the Arcane Initiate and spending $2 to put in Shriveling level 3.
Nice.
And that is me finally done.
Okay. This is me suboptimal. Let's just find out what this does. Tweedle-Dum stands atop this hill, looking angrily out across the valley toward his brother with his arms folded. Oh. You can convince him to get his cards out of the way. That's cool.
Oh, neat. Okay. What does your book do again? Your Forbidden Tome?
I need a bigger hand size to do it. It lets me auto slurp up clues.
Oh, okay.
But realistically, I need 8 cards in my hand to do it. And I've only drawn 2 of my card draw things. I'm going to investigate right now. I'm going to pitch extensive research.
Ooh.
-2. I did not fail.
Okay.
I'm going to do it again. -2, because we don't have an equal number, right? We do not.
An equal number? I think we might.
No,
Do we have 5? We have 5 now?
Sorry. That was an equal number of damage and clues. I don't think we do.
Oh, no, okay.
You just killed a chess piece, right? Yeah, you did. So
I did.
That should be 2 horror.
Did.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's the end of my turn. I am 1 away from Overgrown Dell, and I have 6 clues.
So you can do reasoning and everything, right?
I can.
Unless Ancient Evils is in this deck.
Yeah.
All right, so upkeep. There are no monsters, right? So upkeep.
Psychosis! You effing worst card for Daisy.
You're going to have to keep it for a turn.
I know, and I'm going to die of it. Ugh.
No, you're not.
Every time I keep it more than a turn, I end up like 4 damage on me.
Second, Doom. Your card draw, Mike.
Well, so much for that.
Hey, she does Psychosis, though. Oh, after you take a horror. You don't want that. Okay.
No, I don't.
How do I save you?
You don't.
It does look...
I spend... What is this fleetness? A 3?
Well, hold on a sec. I still have to draw a card. We've got Exchange Sacrifice. Put into play next to the agenda. After a chess enemy is defeated or discarded, the enemy that defeated or discarded that enemy takes a damage or loses 2 resources. Then discard it. Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Makes sense to you?
I triggered the caterpillar.
Oh, we each draw a card?
Yeah, we each draw a card. I should remember.
Oh, showmanship.
Okay, anyways. Where were we here?
Okay.
After a chess enemy is defeated or discarded. Oh. That's a very cool theme.
All right, how quickly can I get to you?
To me?
Yeah. Is it 3?
It's 2 actions to get to me.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just take the thing off you.
All right.
Because this is it, right? I mean, if we're going to do it.
This is it.
Okay. How big of a thing is this? It does Psychosis? Right?
It does single Psychosis.
Or do you trust me?
If you... How high up are you?
Very.
More than 4?
Yes.
Then I trust you.
Okay. 1, 2. You trust my... Oh, wait, I might not be able to afford Spectral Razor. Never mind. You don't have to worry. Although I could shrivel him, right? Yeah, let me shrivel him. He only has 2 hit points.
Okay.
Okay. I will get that. I am up 7. I have 7. What does he have?
3. Good
3?
for me.
That's good for you?
Yep.
Can you throw me a will or no?
Nope, I'm going to need every will icon I can get for down in that valley.
All right.
I've got a cat on the bad side. And I have basically, I have 2 shots at this.
+3, huh? I want to guarantee this, so I'm actually going to be up 5, okay?
How does that work?
Well, that's only for power, isn't it?
Yeah.
Power fleet. All right, well, we gotta risk it, dude. I don't think I want to get rid of my other Spectral Razor to do this.
If you don't kill him, I'm dead, right?
All right, so I'm going to actually pitch Drawn to the Flame.
Okay.
I'm up 4.
Thank goodness.
All right. So he's dead.
That
and now
was
we have another something up somewhere.
That was a card, so it's a damage. That's fine. That's the one we want.
Now hold on a sec. What does exchange sacrifice do after a chess enemy? Okay.
Thank you, Daniel.
And it's into play next to the agenda, right?
Yeah.
All right. Did we forget the mock turtle? When an enemy would make an attack of opportunity. Oh, we should. Okay. That was another thing we should remember we have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Daisy, run!
This is... Okay, I have a 4... I could be 6, 7 book, or I could be 1, 2... I'm 7 either way.
Okay.
Eight book. This is like killing.
By the way, it is not an action to trigger the act. Just so you know.
Good.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness I pitched 4. I killed my big hand. Like, killed it. But we have reason. We have reason. I'm spending 6 clues.
Are you sure you want to do that now? You'll have 1 action to react to it. I like it. Go ahead.
Is there anything in here that lets you lose clues? That's what I'm afraid of. Let's see what we do here. At first, it seems to be impossible to corral the shadows toward any specific part of the battlefield. However, on the sloped terrain around the battlefield, you find several fallen crow feathers that seem to draw nearby shadows toward them. You gather as many as you can find and collect them in the central valley. Within minutes, darkness begins to coalesce around the bundle of feathers and expand into an enormous shape. You take several steps back and cover your ears as the unearthly cawing of unnatural crows screams out from the growing darkness. Tweedle-Dum and Tweedle-Dee stop barking orders at their minions and stand in frightened awe as the shadowy crow takes shape. Put the monstrous crow next to the agenda deck. The monstrous crow...
What about this monstrous crow?
At the end of the enemy phase, it attacks each investigator in player order regardless of location. Investigators as a group may spend 1 clue to cancel an attack made against any investigator. Oh! So... I'm getting rid of Psychosis next turn.
All right, what about Act 3, my friend?
I hate that weakness. I hate that weakness. As the crow flies, the Tweedles are already panicking, but still attempting to marshal their troops into action. With the shadowy crow bearing down on the battlefield, you have the tool you need to scare some sense into the twins. If you're at the same location as one of the Tweedles, parlay as an action. Test book or mind 4. If you succeed, place a horror on an uncontrolled story asset at your location, so I assume that's one of them. If they are both in the victory display, advance. So it says here that if there are 2 horror on them,
yep,
they go to the victory display.
Okay.
So for my last action, I am moving to the southeast slope.
Excellent work. So that's you? All right,
me.
Monsters, there are none, correct?
Correct.
Although, wait, when does this scarecrow go? Now?
Right now. So I take a damage and a horror.
Okay. I guess so do I, right?
Yep. No, you just take a horror. I take the damage because I'm psychotic.
Right. Take a horror. Okay. All right. Upkeep.
And oh, we flip, don't we?
Now we do. Yep.
All right. There is now more damage. So we deal 1 damage to Tweedle-Dum.
Okay. Nice. All right.
Get rid of all of these.
Draw your bad card.
Misdeal. I'm fine. Ooh. Yeah, I'm fine.
For every 2 card enemies in the discard pile.
Yeah, I'm probably going to fail this anyway. That is a 1. So I have failed. I am going to lose cards. So instead, I'm going to exhaust the bellman and deal him a horror.
Oh, God, is he good?
Yeah, he is very good.
That's your card? My card is...
And I assume that doesn't trigger psychosis, because that didn't hit me.
Oh, man, I got another guy. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking?
I'm going to draw cards. If it'll let me.
I thought you were getting rid of psychosis.
Yes, I'm getting rid of psychosis, and I'm drawing cards.
Okay. God, it's really tough not having money.
Can we
Not gonna lie.
Can you do any of the horror test against Tweedle-Dum?
Yeah, but I need to get rid of this guard on me right now.
Oh, that's right. Ooh.
Which isn't so tricky. I'm just wondering if I just want to Spectral Razor him and just get it over with. But that costs all my money. You know?
I think we're at end game now.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, he's very dead. So he's a chess piece. No, I'm sorry, he's a card. Is that damage?
Card is damage.
Okay. Now the issue here is I only have one. I'm only at +1 will on him.
Well, that's something.
It is something, isn't it? And no way to really bump it up. Unless I put in David Renfield, which I can't afford. All right. Well, I'm up 1, right?
Yeah.
Oof. Here we go.
Yeah, that
did not work. I'll try it again. I did it.
-1.
So he has a horror on him.
Yep, you just gotta do that one more time.
I'll stick around. I'm done.
Okay. Did I go?
You
No, I
didn't.
didn't.
You didn't.
Oh yeah, I did. I got rid of psychosis and drew cards.
And drew a card, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Monster phase, there are none. Nope. We're hit with the crow again, right?
Yes, we are.
Just psychosis.
Yep.
All right. Upkeep. Ooh. Drawn to the flame. Wait, do you not have clues? You don't, right?
No, and we don't need it.
Okay. Well, we think this is the end, right?
I do.
Okay.
Doom on the agenda.
Doom on the agenda. That's 1.
I mean, let's see what I draw. You get the cat. It is the bad cat.
Hi, bad cat.
Oh. That's fine.
You're gonna put him on a slope?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the Doom.
All right. Okay. We are in the midnight hour.
Yep. That's all right. So you're up.
My card, my friendly card is yet more monsters. Okay.
Glad you're getting them.
Yeah. Do you mind if I go?
Please.
Okay. I will shrivel it. Gives me 7 to 4. I'm up 1. I'm going to say that's okay. Oh. All right. He's really dead.
That's a card?
I will not do that.
So that's
do I draw a card if I don't return it or no? I don't, right?
You do not.
Okay. Then I will for my fast action me, ready? I will get rid of Shrivling to put David Renfield in for $1.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then I will trigger him, put a Doom on him,
And gain your dollar
and
back.
gain $1 back. Then that's now at 6. Then I will draw into the flame and be up 3 on my will test. You ready?
Yep.
Of course. I'll do it one more time at +2.
Okay. You got lucky. With that, you danced around that cat very nicely. Okay, so do the honors and flip Tweedle-Dum.
I so will. Terrified twin, Wonderland humanoid. Just then flew down a monstrous crow as black as a tar barrel, which frightened both the heroes so they quite forgot their quarrel. Victory 2.
Nice.
Plus the victory 1 of the West Hill you gave us. Thank you very much.
Then I will move to the East Hill. Tweedle-Dee stands atop this hill, sulking with his fists on his hips in a show of discontentment. Same idea. I am not gunning for those clues or
But easier.
Easier?
Yeah, it's test 3.
No, that's the parlay to get rid of a chess piece. Not the parlay.
Oh, right. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Great. You're not going for those clues, or you are?
I mean, I might. That's just deduction. It's a 4. 5. Okay, sorry. 5, 6, 7. Damn! Did not work. So I'm just going to go Adam. I am a 7 book. Oh. Thank you. That's 1 whore.
Right.
Losing
so
that
we got
deduction.
One more turn?
Yeah, we do have 1 more turn. And that deduction, losing that deduction is... That hurt. That hurt. That was not a fun -4.
That's stung a little bit. Okay. All right. So monsters, we each take a horror.
Heck.
And I think David Renfield might take that.
Yeah.
Or do I need his money? I might need his money. And we're going to trigger it no matter what. So I'll take it. Okay. Upkeep. Ooh, a Holy Rosary that I don't need right now. All right. We trigger the Doom.
We trigger the Doom. There's more damage, so we deal 1 damage to Tweedle-Dum. But Tweedle-Dum is in the victor display. So nothing happens.
I'm okay with that. All right, bad card starring you, Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am no longer gunning for those victory points.
Okay. And my card is... I gotta get a lot of these things.
Yeah.
All right.
Should I just go first? Because I can parlay without attack of opportunity.
Well, remember, you can take an attack of opportunity because we have the Mock Turtle here. So if there's some way to get those clues.
That requires a perfect turn.
So what's wrong with the perfect turn? I feel like we have time.
It's not the time, it's the damage. Because I can't kill this thing. And there are currently 1, 2, 3, 4 -4s in that bag.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot. And I have to pass 3 tests. So could I be up by 3 times? No, absolutely not.
You could not?
No.
All right. Yeah, that deduction hurt.
Yeah.
Well, I see no reason to dilly-dally if you want to just try to win it.
Yeah. Let's go to 8. To parlay. -1. We have given him a... Oh, there's an Necronomicon. I drew the Necronomicon just as we flip him and go to the victory.
Is that bad for you or no?
Oh yeah, the Necronomicon would have put another auto-fail in the bag.
Oh, but it doesn't matter if it's out when the game ends, right?
No,
It's not
not
one
at
of
all.
those? All right.
In fact, it just says it's a good thing I didn't gun for those clues.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mike, it says here if Tweedle-Dum and Tweedle-Dee are in the victory display, advance. What do you got to read for us?
The Tweedles' nerves were... Oh, wait. What does his card say?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the same
You have a
thing.
song.
Just then flew down a monstrous crow, as black as a tar barrel, which frightened both the heroes so they quite forgot their quarrel. The Tweedles' nerves were failing them at the crow's appearance, but your added fear-mongering sends them screaming and scrambling away from the battle. Without their leaders, the cards and chess pieces have no further driving force and amble away from the valley harmlessly. Satisfied, you grab the last discarded piece of the rattle and turn your attention up to the shadowy crow. R5.
All right, I'll be right back. Congratulations.
Woohoo! Okay, and what do we got here? We got Reason under Fragments of Alice. So we got 3 out of 5 so far. Let's just do a tally here. I believe we just have 5 experience.
Thank you. All right. What a great job, Mike.
Yeah, I've learned a lot about this deck.
Before I read R5, I just want to say I haven't felt like such a butt kicker with Dexter. Like, he really did some damage.
Yeah, all those upgrades, they really, really help him out.
Wow.
And you ended the game with 3 weapons in your hand. When does that happen?
That was fun. I didn't really use the superpower very much. I feel like this well, maybe we should read the resolution then talk about the scenario, eh? Okay. Resolution 5. You assemble the pieces of the rattle as quickly as you can while the monstrous crow wheels upward. Would the rattle work as it did before it was broken? You cross the fingers of your free hand and shake the rattle wildly as the shadowy bird swoops down at you. It dives within inches of your face, and you nearly cringe, but the shadows flow around you, and the crowed feathers drift harmlessly down to the ground as the beast disperses. A pair of terrified whimpers directs your attention to Tweedle-Dum and Tweedle-Dee, hugging each other fearfully as they stare in your direction. Tain't natural, not know how, they mewl. And all for a rattle. They look to the rattle and cringe in fear, the very sight of it now reminding them of the crow. They retreat a short distance away from you and talk amongst themselves for a moment. Finally, the duo shakes hands and walks away with arms over each other's shoulders. It seems unlikely, but perhaps you've scared some sense into them after all? Mike, in our campaign log, can you record 2 tally marks under Strength of Wonderland?
Oh, goody.
Oh, and did you mention that we have reason under Alice's things? Okay.
I did.
In our campaign log, Mike, record that the Tweedles learned that there are worse things than fighting each other.
Aww.
Proceed to resolution 6. The rattle seems so ordinary, and yet you can feel some strange power within it. It's a simple feeling that a childish object could banish your fears and nightmares, but in Alice's dreams, perhaps there's some tangible truth to it. Any possible weapon against the shadows is worth keeping a hold of, at any rate. Any one investigator may choose to add Tweedle's rattle to his or her deck. Oh. Tell me about that rattle.
All right, Tweedle's rattle is an asset, costs 2, the nullifying noisemaker, and the image is literally of a rattle. It's a photo of a rattle. It's Wonderland item, blessed? I'm not actually sure if Mateo can take it. As an action, exhaust the rattle to investigate. Ignore all effects that increase the location's shroud value for this test. Or exhaust it to evade. If your target has the monster, abomination, or shadow traits, you get +2 fleetness for this test. And it takes up the relic slot. I like the wild pit, but I can tell you now, I'm never going to play it.
You don't think?
No, I couldn't even get out my strange solution fleetness that would have helped me all game and only
Well,
costs 1.
what are its icons?
Good. It's got mind, fleetness, and wild.
Why don't you take it?
All right.
I got a
won't say
bunch of
no.
stuff. Okay.
I will take Tweedles rattled.
Beautiful. Then each investigator earns XP equal to the value in the victory display, which is 5. Yeah.
5. So we are at
I feel like we've
31.
gotten 5 every time.
5, 7, 5, 4, 5, 5. It is our mean. Our mode. All right.
That's not it.
And we went down the rabbit hole, so we proceed to the lion and the unicorn. Oh, goody. All right. Just make sure, Thanks, chat. You so scared me with your, your good luck. All right. Okay, interlude, the lion and the unicorn. It's difficult to judge how far you've trekked through Wonderland. Milestones and landmarks are few and far between, which makes the finding of an actual road all the more welcome. A simple dirt lane cuts a surprisingly direct path through the countryside. You follow it with anticipation building inside you as the dusty earth transitions to loose gravel and finally orderly cobblestones. You scarcely have time to hope for any sort of relief before you arrive at the outskirts of a derelict village. It's clear that Gurathnaka's minions have ripped this town apart. Each stone wall bears the same deep gouges as you have seen from other sites of their attacks. You watch each darkened corner of the village as you walk further into its heart. As you near the center of the small town, the sounds of commotion grow steadily louder. You peer around a corner cautiously and gawk at the sight coming from the village square. A lion and a unicorn, standing on 2 legs each and back to back, are fending off an advancing crowd of shadowy beasts. You watch in amazement for several moments as the two expertly combat the dark creatures. However, as the din of combat begins to fade to ambience, you begin to catch smatterings of conversation from the pair of animals. You're slacking, positively slacking against the fiends, the unicorn calls out from amid the melee. You're going to make us miss the refreshments. Your complaining slows you, the lion retorts with a growl. I fight twice as hard as you ever could. The two continue their brawl, glancing with irritation at each other whenever they can spare a glance. You consider that the two may once have been rivals before being forced into fighting the shadows together. With each passing second, each works to deliberately put the other at a disadvantage. Their wider swings clip at each other. Their poor footing trips the other. And their exchanges grow more and more volatile. At the rate that they're destroying their own fighting chances, you have only a small window to act. We must decide. If we don't settle this for them, they're dead meat. Or, we're not about to risk our necks for these blundering idiots.
I think we should, if we don't settle this, they're dead meat. I feel like we've been trying to help Wonderland, right?
Yep. It seems we're going mostly, and I would be trying to pave a more even way, but after what the Duchess did to you, I'm in agreement. All for one.
Yeah, the Duchess really did Moses.
Yeah. And I'm sure she will again.
Yep.
All for one, one for all. You decide that the risk of facing down another horde of shadows is worth gaining a few new allies. You rush out from the building and begin pummeling the closest of Gurathnaka's minions. The lion and the unicorn regard you strangely, but allow you to join them in standing back to back against the shadows. You bark orders at them to shape up and focus on their foes, and while the rivals don't respond verbally, they obey and keep the fight going. You've never seen this many of the shadows attacking the same spot at once. Their relentless assault doesn't give you an opportunity to consider anything but staying alive, however. Monster after monster hurl themselves at you, clawing and biting savagely, but repelled time and time again. For minutes, the melee drags on until at last the flow of enemies evaporates. You stand raggedly, as do the lion and the unicorn, utterly exhausted and not a bit bruised from the attacks. Plum cake, the lion calls out, and the unicorn echoes his strange demand. Plum cake! This sort of fight deserves a king's refreshment. You don't have anything to offer the duo, though you do pose them several questions. You may have fought well, but don't think you're anywhere near our mark, the unicorn brags down to you. The crown must go to one of us two, me to be precise. The lion scoffs and attempts to rebuff the claim, but you ignore his grumbling. You explain that whatever crown they're fighting for is nowhere to be found. The blackguards, the lion snorts. Stolen my crown while they ruined our sport. The unicorn stamps its hooves in half agreement, calling for the crown. We'll retake the crown and then fight for it once again. See that we don't. You decide not to raise any further objections, as long as they've settled on working together against the shadows. The less you have to reason with these mad animals, the better a time you'll have. Record 1 tally mark under Strength of Wonderlands. We have gained the Lion and the Unicorn boon. Each investigator searches the collection for a random basic injury, curse, or omen weakness and adds it to his or her deck for the remainder of the campaign.
Oh, let's do that. Is there a random way to do things like that from TTS?
Kind of, sort of. There is a randomized bag, and we could just draw till we grab it.
Okay.
Just a sec.
You first.
Oh boy.
Where's the bag? Up top?
No, it's actually right next to the. Hang on, it's frozen again. It's right next to the.
What is the bed?
Unicorn. There we go. It's right next to the deck builder. There's a bag of 43 random weaknesses. I will shuffle it up.
Where's the deck builder right now?
To your right. Down. Where's your hand? Down, 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 down. There you go.
There it is. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. So we're just going to draw until we get injury. Curse.
And this is yours. You're first.
That's not it. Madness does not
count. It?
Nope.
Nope. Yes.
I got the Bloody Tower.
You got the Bloody Tower.
That is...
Right? Omen, curse, or what?
Omen, curse, or injury. That...
Okay.
That hurts.
Dude, just put it at the bottom of your deck.
Yeah, I think I will. That... Oh, my goodness.
All right. Me.
Ouch.
What do you got for me?
No, you get to do this to yourself.
All right. How do I draw?
Just drag and drop.
Yep.
No, you don't hold down on it. You just drag one out. Yeah. And F to flip it. That's a flaw.
Self-destructive. It's a flaw.
Does not count.
Can we both have the tower?
We can, because there's 2 towers.
Should we say that's not as fun, though?
We can. I mean, it is an asset. Good Lord, it is an asset.
I can't get rid of it like that, though, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Really?
It's an asset. You're supposed to play it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's still... I don't know. Yeah, I'm okay if you want to get rid of it.
I want to get rid of it. It's not as fun. I want to set different things. Ooh, reckless. Probably a flaw. Okay. Amnesia. Not an injury. Drawing the sign.
Nope, none of them.
Nope.
Luckily.
Unspeakable oath. Nope.
Yeah. That's a pact.
Is it?
Oh, no, that doesn't count. Never mind.
Pacts don't count,
It's not an omen. Wow, there's a lot of...
Now,
no,
doomed.
That is.
Doomed counts.
You lucked out. You so lucked out.
How so?
Because we only have 2 adventures left. This isn't going to trigger.
Oh, yeah. So I'm doomed.
You're doomed.
So I'll put that in my... do I put it in this deck?
You'll have to put it in
I'll have to put it in there in Arkham DB, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
yay!
Let's chat. Let's start with
Oh, we're not done. We skipped to guidance from Alice.
Oh, you're right. We skipped to guidance from Alice.
We'll clear the abandoned village. You try to take your bearings. As before, it's difficult to find any landmarks amid the wide open fields of Wonderland. The ripples of the wind through the tall grass give the appearance of waves of water, until strangely, you spot a hint of blue amid the pale green. A river begins to wind its way toward you, as if being carved into the land as it traverses the fields. This cannot be another of Wonderland's random occurrences. Your thoughts return to Alice as you changed course to follow the riverbank trail, wondering if her influence could create such a stream just like that. If we went down the rabbit hole, proceed to scenario 2F, Fool's Mate.
That's right. Okay. I want to talk about our decks, and I want to talk about this adventure. Where do you want to
start us up?
Okay. This, again, my biggest change between this and earlier adventures was just how I play this deck. Instead of gunning for big hand size, I gunned for card draw specifically rather than my pieces.
And how did you feel about that?
It worked. I ended up, I hate bailing on big hand size because Farsight is so dang powerful. And I was almost there, and then I said, no, I can't. I have to throw away half my hand just to start passing some of these tests. And I fear that that's where we were at in this campaign. The other disappointing thing is Seekers really struggled when they get assets out. In retrospect, Strange Solution was not good to go for because it's just another thing, another action I have to take just to get out. So having the tower, that's why I don't like the tower. Because I rely on pitching. I mean, I guess I don't have to. I don't have to rely on pitching, but that's a lot of money that I might not necessarily have until late game. And I have to actually get it down. And late game, I don't have actions to spare. So we shall see.
That's true.
We shall see. Dexter, you said you played differently.
I'm not sure that I did play differently. It's just that I'm used to being really wealthy.
Oh, right?
Yeah. And so this time I had to kind of play with $0 to $2 all the time. And so I couldn't do all my switcheroos that I like to do. But that leads me into this particular scenario. It was a short one. And if this one went as long as some of the other ones of this campaign have, I think I would have really been hurt.
Right.
By having no money. But the fact that I kind of hit every one of my tests for doing damage was really helpful.
For sure.
And so, like, having the gun to start with and then being able to pitch that to get something else and then having the leveled up shriveling and the potion. I don't know, just sort of things fell into place early to get me through a short scenario.
Yeah, I agree. The cards came out in the right order. I only really drew 2 enemies.
Yeah.
And you drew a lot more.
Yeah, but and then the 2 spectral razors in my hand helped a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But also that kept me poor and not able to do my thing either. But these villains or these enemies were one-shotters.
Yes.
Right? So for Dexter anyway. And so that was great.
That's good here because we're playing chess next game. So those enemies are coming back.
Well, that's exciting. So to the scenario, I loved the design of it.
Yeah.
I love the opposing forces thing. I wonder if more could have been made of that, but I don't know how it could have. But the idea of us trying to like kill equal sides of them, I think was really neat.
Yeah, for sure. The quick kill is so fascinating.
Yeah.
That's a marathon strategy.
Yeah.
That was good.
I don't know. I mean, did you think it was too easy, or did we need it kind of?
No, because I made a calculated decision. I was burning myself out. I was very quickly burning myself out. And if this was any longer, I would have died. And I made that decision around the time I started dumping my hand. Like I have X turns until I'm useless. So let's push and push and push and do it. And it worked. So was it too easy? No, I don't think so, because we were pushed into it. I think the movement tricks really keep you on the toes. Like the fact that you have to loop around in circles.
Yeah.
And made it really hard when we had to split up. I always made sure I had some pips in my hand. Like even though I didn't play Strange Solution, that's still 2 Fleetness pips. And I had wild icons in my hand. So I wasn't totally gone, except for that one turn where you had to bail me out, because I probably would have lost that one.
Yeah,
with Psychosis out especially.
I think we helped each other out.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, basically
But,
dumping my
I
hand to
didn't
get
get
reason was worth it. So worth it.
Yeah. Holding on to Twyla Catherine Price in my hand when I had that one card that was all about pitching it. I did that to keep feeding the shriveling that I had out, but I never brought her out.
Yeah.
So because I didn't really need that. I now know that I'm going to get rid of 4 of Cups out of my hand because my deck is so big. The chance of drawing that in my opening hand is impossible.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just swap
Right?
it out.
I have like 39 cards in my deck.
Just take the XP back and put it elsewhere.
No. I wanted it. I really like having it in the will, but like it is what it is. So I'm thinking with the 5, I might just upgrade Shriveling and Ward of Protection again, but that's kind of boring. So I might search for something really cool and bonkers because we have 2 left, right?
We have 2 left. Yeah. Yep. I think I want to upgrade my other deduction.
Right.
Seeing as that would have actually saved me this game.
So if I had it to do over with this deck, you know what I would change?
What?
Is the double charisma.
Oh, because you haven't.
I haven't really I really thought I would have a Dexter and Friends.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, but
you cycle them out.
Having the familiar spirit out, which is super cheap, it gives me an extra spell slot. I just thought, yeah, I'd be surrounded by buddies, and it hasn't quite worked out that way.
Yeah.
So, especially since 2 of the buddies are meant to be ditched kind of quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll get another buddy, a nice, really expensive friend.
Yeah. Yep. I've got my
get rid of 4 of
friends,
Cups
so I don't
and
need
get rid of
more.
and get a nice 5. Who's a good 5 XP or 4 XP buddy?
In Mystic, I don't know the Mystic cards well enough at that level.
Like Alyssa Graham is good, and a lot of them are good.
Red Glove Man. Woo!
Oh wow. He disappears though.
He does disappear.
So yeah, I don't know, but I've really enjoyed playing Dexter Drake. It's been a lot of fun.
Black Cat. Thank you, Agatha. The Black Cat's a high XP card.
Oh yeah.
Where he cancels tokens.
That's kind of neat. I'm gonna upgrade right now to see what I can do.
Says Agatha played solo Zoe Ego Tha. Sure. Played solo Zoe and it was he went backwards. Okay. Did lots of loops. Oh yeah, and just made it. Yeah, I can see that in solo. Because you're trying to kill all the pieces first. And then you figure out what the win condition is. And then you got to run all around all over the place getting clues. Yeah, I can see that being really hard. Good luck getting reason in that one.
I am so taking the Black Cat right now.
Are you?
Have you read it?
Yeah, it's a response, right?
At any time you reveal a tablet or a squid or an elder sign during a skill test, you may choose to use one of the following effects. Those special things get -1, and the cat takes damage or horror.
Yeah.
But elder sign, he gets +5, and heal all damage from him. I like that. That could really help.
Yeah.
Or do I just take a Time Worn Brand? I don't think I needed more weapons.
No, you got a lot of weapons that are high cost already.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you to everyone in the chat. And, well, as usual, we will see you in 2 weeks with the chess game. We're almost through this. Thank you again, Tyler, for creating such a wonderful campaign. This has been
indeed
such a blast. And it's lovely to chat with people who've actually played this through. So, really good, really good. Daniel, pleasure as always.
Oh, my friend.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, all.